Most people look at a ball of yarn and see a grandma's hobby. But this year, the world's most successful slow fashion entrepreneurs see this differently. Wool and yarn crafts are no longer just hobbies, they are becoming high-income creative businesses. Whether you recently lost your job, you're stuck in a 9-to-5 grind, or you're looking to build a legacy for your family, wool is your secret weapon. Today we're moving past basic scarves and diving into high-margin, unique wool businesses that can actually fund your financial freedom. Make sure to watch until the end because number 12 has the potential to become a silent billion-dollar market. Before diving into the ideas, here's why wool-based businesses are trending harder than ever. Sustainability matters. Consumers prefer natural fibers over synthetic materials. Mental health and comfort economy. Cozy handmade items provide emotional comfort. Personalization boom. Buyers want unique custom-made products. Low startup costs. Many businesses start under $100. And finally, global selling power. Etsy, Shopify, TikTok Shop, Instagram, and Pinterest drive sales. Now let's get into the ideas that are actually selling and scalable. Luxury home decor. This is a high-ticket and evergreen business. Move beyond the simple chunky weighted blankets and make products like wool lap pads and wool body pillows to help with anxiety reduction and sleep quality. Also, you can offer large-scale microwave wall hanging to act as sound dampeners in modern open-concept homes. A single wall hanging can retail for about $400 to $1,200 depending on the size and fiber quality. Sell limited edition color drops, offer custom sizing for Airbnb hosts and interior designers, and bundle decor sets. The second idea is personalized yarn name art and wall hangings. Make baby name wall decor, wedding and anniversary yarn art, and inspirational wood hangings. Personalized decor has one of the highest conversion rates online. Parents, gift buyers, and home decorators actively search for these items. Target daycares, nurseries, baby showers, and milestone events. Upsell premium frames or wooden backing and offer rush orders. You can also turn your designs into templates and train others to fulfill orders under your brand. Next up is the crochet and knit wearables, but with a 2026 twist. Skip the basic scarves only. Instead, focus on crochet coordinated sets, knit crop tops, festivals and resort wear, and plus-size inclusive designs. A crochet summer set selling for $120 can outperform selling 10 small items for $15. Handmade fashion is trending on social media and customers want statement pieces, not fast fashion copies. Sell digital plus finished products, launch seasonal collections, and collaborate with influencers. Another idea is the experience business, which consists of wool retreats and workshops. If you want to build generational wealth, move from selling products to selling knowledge and community. Have micro retreats where you host weekend fiber art and mindfulness workshops. People pay for the environment, the community, and the skills, like learning to spin their own yarn. Also, you can do subscription boxes. Instead of just sending yarn, send a project in a box that includes a QR code to a private video masterclass. This builds a loyal student base that buys from you repeatedly. Next up is the DIY yarn craft kits that's perfect for beginners and is also scalable. Include in the kit pre-measured yarn, tools, step-by-step instructions, and QR code for video tutorial. Usually, people want the experience without the overwhelm. And with this kit, they can try your craft to see if they actually like it or not. want. Craft kits are popular for gifts and self-care. You can sell beginner, kids, and adult kits. License your kits to schools or workshops. This business idea is ideal for people who want passive income and brand growth beyond handmade labor. The sixth idea is wool, baby, and toddler products. Make and sell things like knit booties and hats, crochet baby blankets, wool diaper covers, and baby photo props. Parents prioritize softness, safety, and quality. Once they trust you, they're going to come back. You can also sell yarn-based children's learning tools like crochet alphabet sets and counting toys because parents want screen-free education, but plastic dominates this space. Build a brand around safety and high quality. Offer gift sets, and you can also partner with photographers. Keep in mind that baby items are often passed down, and your brand can become a family tradition. The next business idea is sustainable yarn jewelry and accessories. You can make crochet earrings, yarn wrap bangles, and statement necklaces. These are lightweight, have low material costs, and perfect for online selling. You can sell through Instagram and pop-up shops. Target eco-conscious fashion buyers and offer matching accessory sets. A pair of yarn earrings costing around $3 to make can sell for around $25 to $40. The next business idea is digital products. Sell crochet patterns, knitting guides, beginner courses, and business-focused craft training. Digital products offer unlimited income potential with no inventory. You can sell these on Etsy, Gumroad, or your own website. Bundle the patterns or even create a membership. This is a powerful business for people who just lost their jobs but also want long-term income stability. The next idea is to become a yarn architect. Traditional sweaters take a long time to make, which can limit your hourly earnings. Create kits of finished pieces that are interchangeable. Think detachable wool sleeves or adjustable collars. Consumers want versatility. One high-quality layered with 3 different wool attachment offers 3 different looks for the price of 2. You can sell the finished pieces or focus on the previous idea, which is to sell the recipe, the digital patterns to other crafters, creating a passive income stream. Teaching, workshops, and community-based businesses is the next idea. Offer online workshops, in-person classes, or craft retreats. For this business, you can partner with community centers, apartment complexes, or senior homes. Monetize your YouTube and other social media accounts to earn additional revenue. Also, offer certifications. Some people prefer getting the certification and hands-on skills rather than being self-taught on learning platforms. Next up is the wool-based therapy products, and that is for the comfort economy. You can make weighted knit lap blanket for anxiety, wool sensory mats for neurodivergent children, and frigid-style crochet items for stress relief. Most people don't associate yarn craft with wellness, yet occupational therapists and wellness buyers actively seek tactile, natural materials. Sell directly to caregivers and therapists, create bundles for school clinics, and offer private label products. You also have pricing power because these products are solution-based and not decorative, thus buyers are going to pay more for them. Here is idea number 12, wool products for aging population, and this is the idea that has the potential to be the silent billion-dollar market. Make easy grip crochet handles for walkers and canes, non-slip wool chair arm covers, or knit lap warmers for wheelchairs. Most crafters target babies and millennials, ignoring the seniors, yet this market stands consistently. So don't ignore this market. For scalability, partner with care homes, sell in bulk, and build a business-to-business brand. The next idea is the climate adaptive wool products. Make and sell breathable wool seat covers, yarn window installation decor, or wool door draft blockers rebranded as energy savers. Capitalize on this market because energy costs are rising globally and wool is a natural insulator, but few people brand it in this way. In your product listing, use words like reduce heat naturally and eco installation decor. Another idea is the wool memory products for diaspora and migration stories. Make keepsakes using yarn colors from national flags, personalized migration story blanket where each row represents a life stage or a family heritage wall hanging. This is a powerful business because millions of people live away from home and crave connection and identity. When I first moved to the US, I wanted everything that reminded me of my home country. I had a flag, towel, keychains, even car accessories. There's just something about migration that makes you long for your home country's connection. A lot of my friends came up with items that reminded them of their home countries. Capitalize on emotional pricing because this is a highly personalized business which commands a high perceived value. The next idea on the list is yarn-based wedding alternatives. Make crochet wedding arches, wool bouquet alternatives, and hand-knit guest favors. Couples usually want something unique, non-traditional, and eco-friendly when it comes to their special wedding moments. However, most wedding decorations are disposable. For your business idea, you can either rent instead of sell and target destination weddings. Another idea is wool products for remote workers and digital nomads. Make laptop armrest cushions, crochet cable organizers, or portable wool foot warmers. Remote workers usually invest heavily in comfort and aesthetics. Market these as slow-made tools for modern work. And the final idea is upcycled corporate yarn branding. This is a business-to-business sustainability and branding business, not a craft for hobbyists idea. You take a company discarded textile, old uniforms, branded t-shirts, event shirts, lanyards, fabric scraps, or yarn waste, and transform them into branded decor for keepsakes that the company can display or give. You are helping companies visually improve their sustainability efforts. For this business idea, you can create and sell large yarn wall logos for office lobbies, frame mission statements or core value made from upcycled yarn, employee appreciation gifts made from retired uniforms, anniversary or milestone keepsakes. For example, 10 years of service wall art and conference decor made from reclaimed branded textile. Each piece tells a story. For example, this artwork was created from our retired uniform and represents our commitment to sustainability. This sounds great for a business, right? Companies will pay for this because they are under pressure to reduce waste, meet environmental, social, government's goal, and show sustainability in a visible, meaningful way. Most companies have textile waste and they want sustainability stories. Sometimes they do not have the creative solution, and that is where you fill the gap in their business. You're not selling yarn art, you're selling sustainability, storytelling, and brand image. Markets to corporate offices, universities and school districts, hotels and resorts, NGOs and nonprofits, government departments, and large event organizers. These clients have budgets and not just shopping carts. This is a project-based, high-ticket business, and one client can earn you more than months of small handmade sales. Wool and yarn craft offer more than just income. They offer control, creativity, and legacy. In 2026 and beyond, people are choosing businesses that aligns with values, sustainability, and emotional connection. If you're someone who wants quick cash, sell products. Stable income, sell business to business or subscriptions. Generational wealth, own IP, license, and contracts. Whether you're starting from scratch or pivoting after a job loss, a wool-based business can become your path to financial freedom, stability, and generational wealth. Comment below which of these business ideas are you capitalizing on this year. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep believing in yourself. You got this.